Hello, replayers. I am walking into my studio. It's dark. There it is. Hi. I am walking in. Let me turn this around. We're just getting this going. This is pretty exciting stuff for me. I am looking like 176, so that's been cooling all day. Hi, Audra. Hi, Adriana. Kim. Thanks you guys for coming, giving me some moral support here. I have no idea what I'm getting into today. Okay, so here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this around. Let me get my little, my tripod thing going here. Try not to mess my phone up in the process. I thought I'd show you all of this. Oop, yep. Okay, don't press the wrong button here. Okay, here we go. So, see how that looks, if that shows you guys kind of what's going on in the background. Oh, I apologize for the shaking there. Trying to get my little... Hey, Judy, how you doing? I am... Oh, sorry. My little tripod wants to tip right over. I really don't want it to do that. Thanks, Judy. I'm kind of nervous, actually. I have really no idea what's going to come out of this baby. It fired so beautifully. It was fast and smooth, and like it's never ever fired so like quick in its life. So the room never got above 68 degrees. Hey, that looks pretty good. Okay, so here's the deal. Yes, thank you. Okay, so let's get this thing out of the way. Can you see that all right? Gotta swing this out. Oh, you know, I wanted to show you this too. So yesterday, as I was getting this loaded, I was telling everybody about how this vent, so this thing is this part of the kiln vent system, and it stretches out 10 feet, but it has to be kind of a straight shot for the fumes and stuff to go out, so I have to clip it up. So I guess I better take those off first before I pull that out of the way. Okay. All right. Yeah, kind of. Maybe this way a little bit. Yeah, that might work. I don't know. We'll play with it a little bit. So I'm going to go back here and pull these clips off so that I can stretch this out. I'm telling you what, whoever invented binder clips, I owe a huge debt of gratitude for the person who invented those bad boys. Okay. Get this off. Okay, now pull that all the way out of the way. Okay, all right. Move some stuff. Okay. There we go. Let me see if I can find my gloves. Isn't that funny? Oh, here they are right in front of me. Okay, so let's look at the glaze tests first, okay? This is that gawk that I was talking about. So this is like 4 different glazes mixed together. That's pretty interesting. It did stick a little bit. Wow, okay. But not too bad. Wild. I'm actually thinking that's cone 6, at least. Well, it looks like it was maybe a hard cone 6, actually. So here's the cone pack. 7, 6. 6 is all the way down, so it fired pretty hot. And then 5 and 4. So that's the top shelf. So that's a pretty hardcore cone 6. I'm actually thinking this is the strontium crystal magic. So we'll have to keep looking here. I'm going to dig in. My little helper's coming. Hi. This is Amelia, everybody, my other studio potter. Hi. Okay. All right, this is that gawk. Okay, so I think Judy says hi. So this is the gawk. This is the 3 or 4 different. This is the Gawk over Strontium Crystal Magic Warm. Yes, she is, Audra. Thank you. And this is the Gawk over Strontium Crystal Magic Cool. And it did run kind of a little bit there. So I'm glad that I caught that. I actually really like that. Yeah, for sure. So look at that. Isn't that cool? The light's not perfectly awesome, but I really like that. That has... Yes, they are. So Amelia just had her 6th birthday on last Monday, so she's very excited. It was pretty thick, Judy. I don't know if I could use less. Yeah, the bits that run are pretty good, and I used only just a couple really light strokes of the strontium. So I think there's something about the cool with this one that just has an extra juiciness. I think I did maybe 2 just real light brush strokes with it. So anyway, I think that has some really interesting possibilities. And then this is, I'm feeling, oh, you know what? This is probably red gold. This is Coyote Red Gold. Isn't it good that I kept my notes? I don't know. I guess I didn't keep such good notes. Okay. This is that Gawk again. So this is Gawk again, and I wanted to see it over the gunmetal green, and that's pretty interesting. And then this is, see, I like that. That's that cool again. That's that Strontium Crystal Magic Cool. I think that's pretty special. So I like that. Okay, you. Yeah. And then this is Alabaster White. This is a Coyote Glaze again. And I did this over Strontium Crystal Magic and Strontium Crystal Magic Warm. I know it's tough to have such a cute kiddo around all the time. This is Alabaster over the top of Gunmetal Green. And this is Alabaster by itself. Yeah, and it's a nice matte white. It's not super glossy. And then I had another, this must be over the Gawk. So this is the white over the Gawk. And that's kind of interesting too. I don't know if you can see that. That's got some interesting stuff going on up here at the top. Some interesting crystal stuff. That could be useful for some sculptural type stuff or outdoor stuff.
I was thinking the baby one.
So I think, Amelia, please, please behave. Okay, that's one of the flat ones. Amelia just turned 6, so just on Monday the 22nd. So this is
I don't know.
Alabaster over Strontium Crystal Magic Cool. Now I have to tell you, I've been doing this on the vertical, and to see it in the horizontal is really awesome. That looks really beautiful. I'm really stoked about that. I have some dessert plates that have been requested in that, and yeah, that's really great. So, yay! Thanks, Pumpkin. And it looks like Strontium Crystal Magic over, this is the Warm over the Alabaster. That's pretty interesting, but not as interesting as with the Cool. So that's really no surprise.
How did this get like this?
It melted, Pumpkin. I'll show you a little bit later, okay?
Okay.
This is Strontium Crystal Magic, just plain by itself. And that is a double dip. So that's kind of boring by itself, isn't it? Double dipped is all right though. All right. So, okay, so here's the deal. I have
3 more.
Lots of these bowls. Oh, and they're frosty. Wow, wow. Okay, I'm going to try and show you guys this. They are super, super frosty. This is Alabaster Satin as the base. And now, don't, please,
Why?
because it's shaking the camera. So this is the alabaster satin is the base, and then I waxed the foot and waxed the lip, and I put the strontium crystal magic over the top. And so that's with that over the top, and this is with it underneath in the horizontal. So I think that's pretty cool, actually, both directions. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to put decals on these. The alabaster satin is bought. It's a coyote glaze. I buy it in the dry and I mix it. Really, I asked you specifically to not be such a clown. Come here. Come here. Come here. All right. So you can resist the urge to make faces. So she's obviously makes it really hard to focus, but this is going to then go through. I'm going to add the decals, and my next scope is going to have the decal scope. Yes, she is. She's adorable, and she knows it. So, so stop, please. I am going to do the next scope is going to be the decal scope. I'm going to show everybody how I do my photography and how I make the decals, and then I'm going to apply the decals. Now, so I'm going to show you one more time. This is really nice and frosty, right? Okay, so let me show you a finished pot. I don't have a bowl.
Oh yeah.
But it gets a little more antique-y. And you can kind of see, so that's a second firing, and that's with the decal. So I don't know, I expect that there will be more speckles in this on the second firing, because that's usually what happens with this clay body. That second firing will pull the speckles in the clay body out. And I'm thinking that I'm probably not going to fire as high next time. I'm not sure I want that to burn out as much in the decal. So I'm sure it's going to be different, but it looks like at least they'll be kind of family, right? So that the lady that's expecting plates that are going to match her bowls that she's already bought, hopefully they'll at least relate to each other. I do make my own decals, Judy. I do just the iron transfer decals. I print on my printer, on my HP printer. I take the pictures. Actually, I grow the plants, and then I take the pictures, and then I digitize them and turn them into the decals, and then obviously there's, thank you, there's that whole process of doing that. So yes, I do make my own decals. At the Bray, they have the ability to print color, but I haven't really been able to incorporate that in a way that makes sense with my work. I have some bees and things that I think are pretty wonderful that I want to work on adding at some point.
All the stuff.
Anyway, all the stuff. That's right. So again, I don't keep bees, but I have several friends that do, and I love bees. We all love bees. They give us our food.
Bees,
right? Oh, your husband does. Awesome. So, okay, so this is the first firing. This is the result. All I see for miles in here
buzz.
Is
buzz, sting.
Is all these wonderful bowls. Oh, that's a glaze test. Look at that. Look at what that one does with the black underglaze. I was just making marks. I wasn't even really trying to do anything. I drew some mountains, and then I thought, oh, these marks are fun. So this is black underglaze. I think this is a velvet. And then some green underglaze. And I had some, oh wow, look at the crystals on the bottom of that. I just love that.
Can I see?
Can you see?
Ooh, yeah.
So I just think that's really cool. You know what? I also should have in here one of these bowls that has iron along the lip, red iron oxide. That might be buried a little bit more in here. Okay, so here is some colored underglazes. I did that as well as my other test, and that's kind of
Mom, please
That's
don't make
kind of
those.
interesting. I didn't know.
Mom, please don't make those.
I can't. Would you stop?
I'm telling you.
I am hoping to. Oh, look at that one. That one came through really nice. I wanted to start incorporating some flowers and stuff. I have not got my spray booth set back up for in this new studio, Judy. I have been mostly dipping and pouring. I don't know how I'm going to set up the studio. It does look smooth. I fight drips. I'm kind of the anti-drip person when it comes to this particular pot. I do drips on purpose in some cases, but I make sure that that glaze application is as perfect as it could possibly be without being sprayed. And if I can get a spray booth set up in the new studio, I'm definitely going to do that. I'm just not sure what that looks like just yet. So anyway, that's, I think, going to be it for me and this one.
No.
Yeah, well, hey, actually, why don't you go grab the bowl that you painted? One of your bowls that you painted. Go grab one of those and we'll show off some of your artwork.
Yeah.
Give it a try. So, anyway, I'm pretty excited. It looks like these are going to come out just beautifully. It's definitely different than the last time. My very entertaining assistant, yes. Okay, there we go. Good job. Okay, lift it up just a little bit higher. There you go.
This is my bowl with all these flowers, Judy.
Yep.
And
Yep,
if you
show the
turn
inside.
it this, if it goes like that, you see these guys. They're gonna pick the flowers. They don't know that these guys are the queen and king of the flowers.
Of the flowers. Show the inside of your pot.
And these are all the flowers that they are gonna pick.
That's awesome.
But-
Okay, go grab your other one with that beautiful face that you have.
Inside.
Yes, and she did a kitty bowl and a dog bowl too. And I have the dog bowl right here. One of the legs fell off, but she's got a cute little kitty bowl and dog bowl. This is the dog bowl. And she's got the little legs. Oh, here's the other pot she did.
So this is a girl she's standing and she's making a heart with her hands, her arms, and she's standing even though she's doing that.
And there's Amelia's name.
Yeah.
Oh.
And mom and dad.
So, anyway, thanks for letting us entertain you. Thanks for holding my hand through the kiln opening the first time through. And I will see you guys when I start working on the decals and start working through that process. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.
Blessings. Bye. Oh, that button never works. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Oh, easy. Daddy's here.
Yes, I know. I can hear him walking across the thing. Oh, now isn't that funny as heck? My phone won't turn off.
Dad, be quiet.